Sir Henry, I have Saturdays set aside just for you in classic blues and R&B, papi.
This is music with a feeling on classic blues and R&B. WVON 1690.
Well, any time is a good time.
On WVON.
Hey! Like right now. Wow!
Every Saturday night, about sundown, country people in wagons come
take an order of barbecue, collard greens, and a football game.
Hi, this is Billy Branch, and you're listening to Classic Blues and R&B with Sir Henry Cheatham. The brother knows how to get down.
La 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 la.
This is recording artist Sir Jonathan Burton, and you're listening to Classic Blues and R&B with Sir Henry Cheatham on AM 1690 WVON. Lock it in.
All right, welcome to Classic Blues and R&B. I know you thought I had taken a trip, and I did. I took a trip. It was a good trip, of course. Sir Henry Cheatham here with Classic Blues and R&B. Here we're getting kicked off here on another Saturday night. Beautiful night around here. Hell, it's about 50-some degrees outside. We got rain. No big deal. Feels pretty good to me, you know. Here we're coming to you live from the studios of WVON here in Chicago. The place we call Illinois, here on the south side. So we're glad that you could come with us, be with us, and we hope you will be with us throughout the night for the entire program. For the entire program, we'll be here until 2 a.m. Guess what? And once we get to 2 a.m., we bounce back and we do it all over again, you know, on this crazy weekend that we call, I hate anyway, I don't care anything for it. This damn daylight savings time. You can take it and shove it somewhere, you know, but put it on one turn and just leave it. I hope it's, you know, somewhere y'all need to help me. I did start a poll. Hey, I want you to go out and sign that poll, doggone it, because I did start a poll. I guess I did it right, where I can, where we can get rid of daylight savings time. You know, we don't gain nothing, brother. You know, it's 24 hours all you got. That's it, nothing more. Can't get no more daylight out of that. You know, we're streaming live at WVON.com, and we are also on iHeartRadio. Want to welcome you to Classic Blues and R&B. The music of America is played right here every Saturday night on Classic Blues and R&B. When you get here, you got the real deal, the real American music, Red, white, and blue is right here. Blues, beer, and barbecue. You can't beat it. Can't beat it, folks. You can enjoy it. You can come in and enjoy it, you know. Once you get here to Classic Blues and R&B at WVON 1690, you know you got the right call letters in the right place. Place with a great legacy. Here, heritage and all, with music. Well, a lot of it came right through here with the great Mr. Purvis Spann and the rest of the guys, the good guys on WVON. We're coming to you from the middle part of North America, a place we call the United States of America. Neighbors to the north, of course, is Canada, and down south is Mexico. And we're here and glad you could join us. Of course, I'm calling on Benjamin Franklin. Hell, I forgot to bring my bell. I got a bell that ain't cracked yet, but I think the bell we got has been broken all apart. And call Brother Benjamin Franklin and tell him to look here, man. They don't even want me doing my posting anymore. Google and Facebook and the rest of them, they're telling me I'm full of garbage that I can't. I can't say what's on my mind. I can't speak. That's the whole purpose, folks. The First Amendment, the right to free press is simply that, for the little man and woman to be able to say what they want to say. We're streaming live at WVON.com. We're up and running there. And we're also on iHeartRadio. And guess what? You see this beautiful, handsome face here somewhere. He's on Ustream or YouTube or somewhere. But I'll be up and running that, too, somewhere in a few minutes tonight. Got a guest coming up, too, Mr. Mud Morganfield, son of Muddy Waters. He'll be here with us in the studio, and we're going to be playing some of his music and chatting with him. Glad to have Mud, too. You should have seen. He looked like $1 million. He didn't look like he was coming out of the Mississippi mud cat as a catfish. Yep, he didn't look like that. He looked good. Very nice. Sharp young man. He brought his mother with him, so we're glad to have him. He'll be coming up with us shortly, too. So hope you stick around for that. We WVON. I always want you to get social by going to Facebook.com/WVON 1690. On Twitter, follow us at WVON 1690. On Instagram at WVON 1690. You can always text WVON to 88474. Reach us in the studio here at 773-591-1690. And Classic Blues want you to follow us on Twitter at WVON Henry. And we want you to also like our Facebook page at Classic Blues and R&B. Like us there. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/HenryCB6175. We post our programs, we put them up there, and we will be glad to have you to subscribe to us and check us out, The WVON 3rd Annual South Suburban Jazz Crawl is this weekend, and it is paying tribute to featuring women in jazz and paying tribute to Chicago's very own Joan Colasso. You enjoy the music of some of Chicago's greatest song stylists, from contemporary jazz, soul to classic to blue note. It's all here at the 3rd Annual WVON South Suburban Jazz Crawl, paying tribute again to Miss Joan Colasso, who has done so much to preserve the art form. Visit WVON.com for more details. Powered by Energy Smart Friends at Nicor Gas. So that's going on right now, this weekend here, folks. So don't forget to get out and support it. Tomorrow they got a brunch tomorrow out there in the suburb. WVON Music Series Unplugged is back on November the 16th. With a chance to receive an exclusive invitation to attend, you'll have to like the WVON Facebook page. You have to get social to get social. This Unplugged concert will feature one of the most talented singers, songwriters, and musicians on the music scene today. Like our Facebook page for your chance to attend. WVON Unplugged Music Series is the next blastic level, they say. So check it out, get involved. The week has been good. Gerald, how your week been, son? Been pretty good? You can give me a thumbs up.
It's been so-so.
So-so.
A little bit of rehab. I tried to avoid Halloween, and everything else was okay.
Why are you avoiding Halloween? Halloween is because you wear your mask 365 days?
I'm not big on Halloween. I look forward to Thanksgiving.
Oh, you do? Are you gonna have some turkey for Thanksgiving?
Turkey, dressing, and everything else, basically.
Are you gonna cook it?
No.
Oh, well, okay, all right. Why not? You know, I mean, you told me you're good. You know, that's what you
I don't cook. I eat, but I don't cook.
Okay. Well, that's seems to be the case with many. You know, they love to eat, but they don't like to cook. Want to say hello to a few friends out there. Mr. Andrew Jones, hi to you. Miss Florine Watson down in Memphis, hi to you. Miss Ramirez, way down in El Paso, Texas. And Miss Waring, I think she's checking us out down in Vicksburg down there. Mr. Garland, Floyd, and all the rest of you guys there. Thank you for tuning in wherever you may be. You're listening to the top radio program musically on Saturday night right here. You can't find a better joint, and you can't find a better host, and you can't find a better sidekick than Gerald and I. You know, we're here. We're going to do our thing here. All right, you ready to get kicked off over there, son? All right, here we go. We'll have Morganfield. You'll hear him after a while when we get back into the studio. You're listening to Classic Blues. Did I miss something? I think I did everything, right? Right?
Yeah, you did.
I didn't miss anything, huh?
No, sir.
All right, as long as I didn't miss it, I'm okay. You're listening to, oh, yeah, I did miss something. I think we won the homecoming today down in Jackson. I got to find out to make sure before I say that. I think we finally won. You know, we won one game last week. We beat Valley. So maybe we beat Alabama to our state today. I don't know. You know, it would be good. Oh, speaking of, hey, what happened to your Ohio players?
The Ohio State?
Yeah.
It ran to a very good Iowa team. That's what happened.
Yeah, that's what I tell you about a conference. You know, every conference has only a few good teams, and the rest of them, you know, they're so-so. But anyway, good to see Ohio State get beat. I was hoping Alabama would get beat tonight, but don't look like they're going to lose that one either. So it look like they won that one.
Not to LSU. No.
Well, you never know. Hell, you never know who's going to show up, you know. All right, you're listening to Classic Blues and R&B here on WVON 1690 AM.
Won't you let me turn you on before the feel is gone? Be your lover and your friend till this world comes to an end. Why don't you call me, baby? You know I'll be there. You're the I'm the fire. Something's burning, feeling burning is my desire. It's the little things I'll do, girl, when I'm lying next to you, that will take your breath away. You'll be begging me to stay. And girl, you know I'll do whatever you want me to. Why don't you call me, baby? You know I'll be there. You're way. You'll be begging me to stay. Girl, you know I'll do whatever you want me to. Why don't you call me, baby? You know I'll be there. You're the smoke, I'm the fire. Yeah, something's burning, feel it burning. It's my desire. You're the smoke, I'm the fire. Something's burning, feel it burning. It's my desire. You're the smoke, I'm the fire. Something's burning. A black lady almost concealed that one falling tear. She didn't meet my gaze as I began to grasp the reason she was here. Then I caught the faintest trace of her perfume, the same one that lingered last night in his room. She was guilty of sin. Guilty of sin. Guilty of sin. Of sinning with him. She looked up right at me, so innocent, so pure. Must have had me mistaken for someone who ain't been here before. Clearly she was lying. I could see it in her eyes. Did she really believe I was falling for her lies? She was guilty of sin. Guilty of sin.
song is for the special people out there. Those of y'all like them hog maws and chitlins and cornbread. It's for you, baby. All right. Talk about down home people. Listen, you don't know. If you know Friday night fish fries and backyard barbecues. Love to go to the horse rides when the riders know what to do. I'ma be sitting on my silk in a brown paper bag. I hit the juke joint early on a Friday cause the girl's gonna shake his fast. Racing on four-wheelers on a long muddy road. Sexy ladies in the Daisy Duke, always rocking the cowboy boots. I just down home people, yeah. Country like hey y'all, I got country, I still say hey king. I love the train, but chillin' don't never stay. Down home people, blues is my favorite crew. Blues is my favorite crew. I get down, I still get down, get the hole in the wall. No other place to do. To all the blues lovers, even little boys and girls, yeah. Come on, get your wang dang do. Party all over the world. Let me tell you the story, and I'm talking about me. See, I'm the kind of person that like to live stress-free. If you ask me a question, I'm gonna keep it real. So you better not ask me nothing if you don't wanna know the deal. I pour me a glass of water from a clean pickle jar. I'ma eat some fried chicken when I drink my liquor. Yes, I know how to have big fun. I just down home people, country like hey y'all, yeah. I still say hey king. I love the train, I chillin' don't never stay. Down home people, blues is my favorite crew. Blues is my favorite crew. I get down and I still get down at the hole in the wall. No other place to do. No. All the blue lovers, even little boys and girls. We gon' get your wang dang do. Party all over the world. Y'all don't know nothing about that. Talk about down home people. Give me some red roll sausages. Yeah. You talk about down home people. Somebody take me to the county so I can get me some moonshine and muscadine wine. But I ain't dry down home. You talk about I didn't have my baby by my side. Well, when the sun rose this morning, I didn't have my baby by my side. Well, I didn't know what she was. She was out with another guy. Well, don't the sun look so lonesome, sitting down behind the tree. Well, don't the sun look so lonesome, or sitting down behind the tree. Well, you know your house is so lonesome when your baby pack up and leave. Well, blow wind, blow my baby back to me. Yeah, blow wind, blow my baby back to me. Well, you know if I don't find a truck, my heart gonna be in misery. Baby back to me. Well, blow wind, blow my woman back to me. Well, you know if I don't find her, my heart's gonna be in misery. No more to say. Well, goodbye, little girl. I ain't got no more to say. Well, I know you don't love me. Go ahead on and have your way.
Okay, all right, yeah. I was running off at the mouth. It wasn't even me. It's my time to talk now. All right, you just heard my studio guest, Blow Wind Blow, Mud Morganfield. And you heard Little Al Thomas and the Crazy House Band. Somebody changed the blasted lock on my doggone door. That'll happen. Got another one coming up, too, guys. His key jumped back in his hand. That was Ted Taylor coming up later in the show. Stevie J. Down home, folks. And you heard Miss Deb Ryder, Guilty as Sin. Lloyd Price opening the show up with a great song, that bass line. You're talking about you play bass, Mud, but that bass line, that was a great bass line there by whoever was playing it. I don't know all of the artists on that bass, on that CD with Mr. Lloyd Price. But I'm Getting Over You. I think that was the one. It could have been Smoke, too. May have been Smoke. And the name of the CD is... The name of the CD is This Is Rock and Roll. That's right, the great one, Lord Price. All here on Classic Blues and R&B. Our studio guest here is Mr. Mud Morganfield, and his mother's over here, too, you know.
All right.
She's looking good, Miss Mildred. And, you know, she's sitting over there. She's a encyclopedia. But she don't want to share it. She want to be stingy. She want to be stingy with it. How you doing, Mud? Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much, Henry. It's a pleasure, man, to be here, man. I've been in Chicago all my life.
All your life.
I've followed you guys for many years. I even posted something on Facebook, man. I remember you guys used to go off with a song called Open Eye.
Oh, that was Herb Kent, right? Yeah. Herb Kent
yeah,
used to do. That was his closing song, right?
Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah, it's still a good song. I play it every now and then. Didn't want to play it too much because folks said, "Well, you try it now," and wasn't. No, it was a good. It's a good song.
That's just a good gospel song.
Yeah, it's a good song, beautiful song. So, how have you been, Mud?
I've been great, man. I've been great.
You've been great.
Yeah, I've been great, man. I mean, things could be a lot worse. I've been great. God's been good to me.
That's good. So, what you been doing with yourself? What have you been doing? You been working much or what?
Working, man. Trying to stay on top of the game. Trying to keep my little face out there. Recording, and I got a new album coming out real soon, and just staying busy.
Yeah, what's the name of the album you got coming out, and when is it coming out?
It should be out the first couple of months of next year, and it's called "They Call Me Mud."
Where the hell do you get that from?
Well, between me and the record label, man. They call me Mud, man.
Yeah. So how did you get the name Mud? I know your daddy name. I'm sorry, your daddy is Muddy Waters.
Yes. Well, I got that name from my dad. When I first started my career, a lot of people know I started Muddy Waters Jr., and my dad's estate seemed to have had a problem with that.
Okay.
Can you imagine that?
Yeah.
So anyway, I took the three first letters MUD from my dad's name, and I used my birthright name, Morganfield.
Okay, yeah, well, that is true. Now, you the oldest child of Muddy, am I right?
Hey, man, they keep telling me that. But I'm afraid somebody might come up with an oxygen tank and a wheelchair. Hey, no, I am. Dad was really a hoochie coochie man.
So was he a Rolling Stone, really?
He was a Rolling Stone, man.
So you're rolling. He left Rolling Folk, right? So I guess that's why if you're from Rolling Folk, you got to keep
on rolling. He got off the tractor, came to Chicago.
Yeah. I was just telling your mother there. Yeah, that's one of the first artists I saw was Muddy. I was a young boy. Never will forget. He came home. Those people, because these people, he was no stranger to them. They all knew each other.
Yeah. This business is something else, man. So
yeah. How long you been in the business of?
I was born in the blues.
Okay.
Henry, I was born in the blues. I think I might have been tapping on my mama's stomach, man. I've had this music running around in my head, and she can tell you, she's sitting over there. I got so many scones for beating on furniture, tapping on stuff, man. So I've had the blues all my life.
Yeah. Now, have you done anything other than been a musician?
I have drove some big rigs. I love driving big rigs. I've done some of that for a few reputable companies like J.B. Hunt and Snyder and stuff. But music has been my passion forever, man.
Which is a good thing, There's nothing wrong with that. Do you play an instrument of any kind, or you play a harmonica or anything like that?
No, I play bass. I actually write by bass. All the songs you hear on the new album, except for maybe 4 of them, I wrote the bass lines to them. So.
Okay. Now, are you married? I see you got your mother with you. That keeps you out of trouble.
No, boy, nobody love me, Henry.
Well, do you love anybody?
I can't get nobody to love me,
well, we know you're not a Rolling Stone.
I think because I was born in the blues, man, I just think that, you have to get some blues first, So.
Have you ever been married?
No, I never been married, man.
Okay.
I've never been married, man.
You have any kids?
I have some kids, quite a few kids.
How many?
I have 10 kids.
Wait a minute. How many did Muddy have? Your daddy have?
Muddy, I think Pops had about 4 of us, and I would say, I don't think he was married to now one of our mamas.
You don't think?
Talking about a Rolling Stone, no. Pop was married to Geneva, and she had 2 previous kids by Pop.
Okay.
And I think she couldn't have any more kids, but didn't stop Muddy Waters, man.
Okay, nothing wrong with that. Did you do you ever get back to Mississippi, down in Rolling Fork, anywhere down there performing, or just down there checking out the old homestead?
It's been a few years, man, since I went down there and saw some of my kin people, Ollie Morganfield, Robbie Morganfield. I did a little thing for Amtrak trains, and they took me and Bobby Rush and my half brother Big Bill and Grady Champion, and we went down through there, man. We had a ball.
That's great, yeah. And that is what happened. I came up here on the train. I had me some chicken. My mother made me some chicken. I got off at 12th Street. My oldest brother picked me up. God bless him. Rest his soul, as they say. I miss him. He picked me up down on a Saturday night. In fact, I tell you what, it was a Saturday night of this night because daylight saving times was going back.
Were you a little afraid of the unknown?
No. I was not afraid. I mean, a lot of my friends were here in Chicago. So,
Okay.
like I said,
All right.
I'm with my oldest brother, and
All right.
everything was cool. Now, it's a little bit different when I got to Chicago. It's always, the big cities as they churn through.
I ask you because sometimes I go to different countries and, until I feel so lost. I feel so lost sometimes because I don't know anyone.
Yeah.
And I remember I went to Moscow, and the promoter came to my hotel room before I got there. He told me that if I need to go anywhere, don't go by myself. So sometimes it can be a little frightening in different places. So
Yeah. So you was in Moscow, huh?
yeah, I was in Moscow, man, for about 2 weeks.
Okay. How was it playing there? How was it, for you?
Hey, man, blues is universal.
Yeah.
They playing the blues, man.
Mm-hmm.
Those cats was playing the blues.
So whether they understood it or not, they felt it.
They,
huh?
they felt it.
Yeah. I remember when I was in Europe in the military, there were some great bands there, and they played behind Chuck Berry and a whole bunch of other guys.
Yeah.
They were very good bands that they had throughout Europe. And I guess that's what these Rolling Stones and that group, it was able to steal it from when they saw these guys come through and stuff,
Yeah.
All right, tell you what, we're going to continue the conversation with Mud. I'm going to call you Muddy Morganfield. No. But I like that. Oh, okay.
Hey, well, that could be a double-edged sword, right?
Well, how's that?
It's been a double-edged sword for me, man. Some people are like, he sounds like his dad. He looks like his dad.
Well, you do.
Some people love that, man, and I try to deliver. So
Yeah. That's a good thing, man, Nothing wrong with looking like your dad. I think sometimes I look like there's 10 of us, of course.
I mean, if I was Tyrone's son, like Floyd, I'd be trying to sound like Johnny, or somebody, So
Yeah, speaking of Floyd Taylor, he was here too, but a little before he
very good
passed.
friend of mine.
Yeah, he was here on the show, and he didn't want to start. He didn't want to talk about his daddy that much, but he finally broke down. He knew. I said, "How the hell you got here? You look like him."
Yeah. And he can sound like him too, man.
Yeah.
I met him at the Chicago Blues Festival.
Uh-huh.
Really cool guy.
Yeah. Now you live where you live here in the town?
I'm in Oak Park, man. I stay in Oak Park, man. And so that's where me and my mother stay.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I got a niece and nephew, 2 nieces and nephews out there in Oak Park.
Hey, I ain't got that big ranch house like you got, Henry.
I got a Ponderosa. I'm in a ranch.
Yeah. I ain't got that big old ranch house that you got out there, man, out here, man.
Yeah,
Ain't no pool in the back of mine.
Ain't there in I just got a big old cemented pond out there. In fact, you come out there, you can't find no muddy water.
Right. Sounds like my house.
Yeah, so where will you be performing at? Anything? You got some performance coming up, dates coming up?
I got some dates coming up. I'm in Kansas City for a prayer breakfast, and then I'm at Space in Everston on the 1st of December, and after that I'll be over in England for 6 days, Sweden for 2, and I think it's Amsterdam for 3.
Now, you performing much in the States, or you doing a lot overseas travel? Because you just come from South America not long ago?
Yeah, I do a lot. I do a lot around the world, man.
All right, I think we hear the music there. It seems like we're getting ready to go to the top of the hour. We'll continue our conversation with Mud Morganfield when we come back. You're listening to Classic Blues and R&B here, folks, on WVON 1690 AM.
The talk of Chicago and the voice of the nation. 1690 WVON, Berwyn, Chicago.